if I can put this on do not disturb. Hopefully it'll actually work this time. But yeah, over it. This is the vibe I think I'm going with. So, and then I have some more color over there. This like a little bit darker than this one. But yeah, it's given who has the time? Yeah, I really did try. I'm a cosmetologist by trade, and just every day waking up having to hope that my hair acts right was not fun. And I've heard it all. Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you. If I had your hair, I would never weave it. Look, I understand that. But yeah, I don't understand how much energy, time, commitment it takes to deal with it. So I'm not gonna keep dealing with it. Thank you so much. Hello, Uncle Jukebox. But yeah, I can't anymore. And there's so much product in my hair right now. I tried washing it clean and doing it, and it just felt harder. But my hair's been washed like 3 or 4 times in the last 2 or 3 days. So I know the math doesn't sound like it's adding up, but it's trust me, it's right. So now I'm just like, okay, let's not make it a thing this time around. Oh my gosh, see all these little mats? It's a real problem. And with my daughter's hair this last go around, I actually used the rubber band method, which I used to talk so much smack about. But with our hair texture, I think it's actually a good idea. So I'm gonna do that one for my hair this go around. And yes, this will be my birthday hairstyle. So whatever happens, this is what she's gonna be serving. So we're gonna start off with platinum. So this is 27 and 613 with a black root. So we're gonna go platinum or go home. But I am gonna add just a little bit of the 27 to this part too, just so it's not just looking gray. Although I do love a good storm look. Definitely not beneath me. And even though I don't normally do it this way, we're gonna see if I can do it like this for myself because I did it for Zoe and it actually turned out pretty good. I don't want to have to wrap it a million times behind my head. So if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm making the rubber band smaller. But with my texture, my hair does slip a lot. So that makes it kind of harder. But we'll see how this goes. It may be my new favorite way to do this. Okay. And for anybody who's actually trying to learn, I'm going to turn this into 3 sections, keeping my hair in 2 sections. Because I'm just going to end up twisting it anyway. And that'll actually keep me from accidentally pulling some of my real hair out in this part of the process. Hey y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If y'all got any comments, feel free to share. Sharing is caring. I'm gonna be here for a few hours, so I'm open to hearing y'all's thoughts. As long as they're cool. Not anything crazy or hateful. Doesn't have to be about hair. But yeah. And then I'm just gonna twist this part down. And I'm using the even hair braid formula. So this one, for anyone who's like, well, what product are you using? You said I'm not painting? No, I need a paint. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Look, I know I normally do paint. I will Probably paint later. I have to work tonight. My birthday's June 5th. I have my daughter comes home tomorrow, and I have a lot going on. So low key need to get my hair done because I cannot be I can't be at like CMAs or anything else and have to worry about my hair. That would create too much stress for me. So yeah. I will paint though. But yeah, I am an artist for anyone who's new to the channel. I paint, I draw, I sing, I garden, I vlog, play my guitar, learning the guitar. Got a new guitar. I was gifted an electric guitar and I absolutely love it so much. It was an early birthday gift. It's like, I think that's honestly the best birthday gift I've ever been given. It makes me so happy just thinking about it. I don't know the brand. It's downstairs. Um, it's black with glitter. Yeah, I wasn't looking at brands when I was, cause he got it for me. Oh my gosh, see, it's still already loose. I didn't check the tension on the beginning of that, but it's a rubber band though, so I can make it a little tighter. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fully electric guitar, but I'm left-handed, so it's really want to I mean, I'm sure I will be able to. I can only play one song fully, one song kinda, but eventually I will be able to. Whatever you focus on, you can learn. So, see, I'm already like, okay, feeling this. So now we're just gonna go to this other section. Yeah, they're not gonna be the smallest things I've ever done in my head. I'm trying to, as much as I like the small ones, I'm learning not to do that. But yeah, you'll see me rock one day. Because when I go too small, I end up regretting it when it's time to take it out every single time. Let's see what this is looking like. Oh my gosh, my hair dried together again. This is about to be a long, long process, people. Ah, just gotta hope that there's some shorts with me practicing, and I'll probably record myself practicing again. I already practiced today, but I did not make a video about it. Just, there wasn't a reason why I didn't do it. I just didn't. Sometimes I just don't think about that kind of stuff. Check these parts. Yeah, that part is crazy, not right. Okay, Marquette, you can make better parts than that. Okay, I see what I was doing wrong. Yeah, so I have to, what I should have done was wash my hair, braided it into cornrows, let it dry, and then tried to attempt this. Yeah, my hair keeps getting caught in this hair tie. Okay. But the first part is actually really straight, so I'm not mad at that one at all. It's just that like all the different products dry and they kind of stick together, and then that creates more tension, but then it also has tension from being clean. So it's just like, gosh, what's the lesser of the most painful way to do this that's going to create the least amount of damage? Oh yeah. Okay, that should be straight. Check my position. It's not perfectly straight. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. See, can work with that. Okay, the algorithm wants me to. Oh, too late. It was asking me to ask you about like the crunches foods. But do y'all have any questions for me? Oh yeah, the hair I'm using is Freetress. The extensions it's synthetic and it's Freetress. So I guess in the description I need to make sure I list the products used. Okay, yeah, that part looks good. Alrighty. I know. So now when people are like, what does your hair look like? I'm gonna be like, there's a video on YouTube where I was doing my hair. You should watch that. Okay, let's not have all this on my lap because it's starting to mat up and I don't want to waste my money. Okay, that part really just said no. See if I can get it loose. There we go. So if no one has any questions, thoughts, fun stories about what they did for the holiday, you can definitely just stick it in the comments. I got time today. So I don't know if that's actually better or not, really, because it didn't really make it much tighter. These are thinner shears if you're wondering like why isn't it falling as soon as she cuts it. But I don't even, you know what, it's so funny because you asked me if it was a Gibson guitar and I literally didn't even think to look at a brand. I was just grateful to have it. So now I have one electric guitar, one acoustic guitar, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Two of the guitars are left-handed, the other one is right-handed. I'm a left-handed guitarist, which everyone says I should learn right-handed because it opens up the ability to have more guitars. But I don't mind being the lefty in the room. You actually like it better without the ribbon on my hair. So I have to make sure that I don't accidentally grab the hair from the one that I already did or the one that I'm doing now. And then I'm also pulling out the other pieces. Thought about trimming some more inches off the bottom of my hair to make this whole thing easier because the front of my hair grows slower than the bottom, or maybe it's just transitioning different. I don't know. But it always looks longer in the back. So I always feel like I need to cut the back more because I like it better when the front's longer than the back, or the same look falls the same. And right now it's definitely not doing that. But where's everybody watching from? I'm in Nashville. I'm in America, I should say, because some of y'all are watching me from other countries. I noticed, like, now that I'm into guitar, my brain pays more attention to the guitar parts in the songs. It's like whatever I focus on, that's what I notice the most. So that wasn't so bad actually. This is the wrong clip. Wait, no, that was the right clip. Okay, yeah, that was the right clip. I just have to make sure that I keep it bigger. There's my comb. So that way I'm not doing this all night. Okay, so this one going this part, and then I'll do that part after this part's done. See how that product, how it like builds up and gets gunky? So annoying. And I know with a lot of the stuff that I do, my hair would probably been better off just, hey Isaac, you came back again. How are you? And yes, I should have said Uncle Drew because you came back again too. You weren't new. I remember you too. How are you today? Yeah, today is a hair day, so. Oh, you're good? Good. I'm good. I'm just I was trying to do my natural hair for a little while, and I realized it was just too stressful with everything I have going on. I can't dedicate an hour to 2 hours in the hopes that my hair acts right. So I decided to just put my braids back in because it will make my life easier. But so far, so good. How about you? You said yours was pretty good. I forgot. I just literally read that. But yeah, now I'm just trying to figure out how I want this hair because it's like I do it one way and then I realize like once it's done, I'm always like, dang, I should have did it this way. And it becomes like this weird, overly analytical thing until I figure out exactly how I want it. And then I'm just like, wow, I really like this. And then by the time I really like it, it's time to take it out and do it again. So trying to learn to feel it in real time. I'm sure that's something that will come eventually. The thing is, it's just like with art and everything else, it's just like trying to figure out what, how to put what I see on my hair like I can for other people. And yeah, I'm doing this part differently than the back intentionally. It'll give it more fullness. And I think that's what I was missing initially when I was doing this. And that's what will make me like it better in the long term. I just have to make sure that I encapsulate all of my hair. Sometimes when I do it this way, I miss some chunks and then it ends up being like something I have to fool with later. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Technically, this braid is smaller than the amount of extension I use, but it's gonna work for today. Right now, the key is just to try to be done, and then I'll go for perfection another day. Like I'll probably play cleanup tomorrow. Today, I just want to get it in. Tomorrow, I'll touch it up, and then I may have to touch it up a couple more times between now and my birthday, and then it's gonna turn into one of those "it is what it is" type deals. But yeah, that actually worked out pretty good. But yeah, thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking the live, y'all. Thanks for subscribing to everybody who subscribed, because I know a lot of people watch but don't ever comment or like it. So I appreciate y'all that do. The algorithm is always watching that. So yeah, so for anybody who's wondering, I completely lost all my old photos, all my old contacts. I am still locked out of my iCloud. And for the first few days being locked out, I was really sad about it. And now I'm just like, well, people have my number too. The phone rings both ways. And I can't worry about that. That's just gonna create sadness for me. And I don't need that. So this one's technically two, but I think I'm not gonna do that to myself, because I'm gonna end up being like, dang, that should have been two. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it now. Push this to the back. Okay. And I know, because y'all were like, well, wait, if you take the time and comb it like that, your hair will fall perfectly. Not always. Not always. It's like when I'm trying to do all this extra to it, all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to act right. When I'm rushing and I'm trying to leave, it's like, nah, you should have planned to leave earlier. I'm going to do what I do. This is on you, buddy. And I'm just like, dang, hair. Why don't you want to participate? It's like, nah, that's not what we're doing today. The other option I thought about doing with my hair was this kinky curly boho thing that I did once before that was super, super cute. Only thing is I feel like that hair is way more maintenance. So I don't really want, like, this is maintenance too. I know. I know. Before y'all get in the comments like, but Marquette, you know that's gonna be a headache. Yeah, but this is the headache I'm used to. This is the effort I'm used to having to put with the hair, so it's not even that big of a deal. The other one, yeah, I don't know. Like this one, I know that if get it, like if somebody's kid splashes me in my face, it's gonna hold up. The other hair, I don't know, because I plan on trying to leave this up for like a month. Well, I know it sounds good in theory, but we'll see. And on this one, I'm just folding it in half, which is gonna put it in two spots. And this is a perimeter braid, so I just beating it with a lot of curl. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like that the whole way through, but we'll see. Only thing is like when you get to pulling some of them boho pieces, you want to make sure it doesn't have any of your hair out, and it's also anchored already, so it doesn't fall out later. That's why, like, sometimes when people braid y'all's hair, y'all be like, "Oh, all the bohos is falling out." It's because the way it was installed. It don't matter how you pull it. Yeah, sometimes I have a few fall out, but not very many, not very often. And yeah, I really could do it with the braiding hair too, which I really did think about doing, but I actually like more curl than braid or twist. So that's what made me choose this particular method. And I don't really worry about like if it's heavy or if it's gaudy, because you can always thin it as long as you make sure all your hair is actually encapsulated from the beginning. Now, you do it the other way around, you're gonna end up chopping all your hair off. Yeah, it's a hot day today, so my air is blowing in the background. Sorry for the sound that's probably creating on the camera. And color theory is working because between my tan and these couple of pieces of hair in my head, like it's already very glowy. Whoa, get this out the way. See what I mean? Oop. Okay, I need to cut this knot off because if not, it's just gonna pull later. Okay, there we go. And I'm tired of like how greasy it gets. It gets so greasy, it's so embarrassing. Like you can't even lay your head down without putting grease on people's furniture. So to know that all I gotta do is put this in a couple of twists, it's motivation in itself, honey. It's just like, yes, you have your day back. You're welcome, Marquette. That's the goal of it all. I think that for the next go around, I might do it more Afrocentric, but not this one. We'll see later. I like the look. I just I have to think about everything I have coming up. All right, get this. And I should have started earlier, but when I first came home, I had a few chores I had to catch up on, which still aren't done, but it's a good start. You always want your last one to be folded in half to grip in two spots. There we go. That was just too thick. That's what made me change my mind on that one and break in half. But yeah, and I was trying to debate if I wanted to go live or if I wanted to watch TV or if I wanted to just sit downstairs and do this like I did last time. But I know that I'm like this will give me my interaction with my tribe today. So I was like, let's just do that at least for a little while, and then you can focus on something else whenever you get tired of focusing on yourself. Because that's what it looks like to me. I'm just focusing on myself. And then if you all interact, I have moments of interacting and focusing on you all. And the hair gel is in between my legs right now, so it's just easier. I'm periodically adding a little bit more to my hands as I go. Just even, and this is the free twist. TT 613 and the TT 27. There's a little bit of TT 30 behind me, which I may incorporate as I go. I don't know yet. But see, that's what that's looking like. And that little section is done. Dang, 31 minutes for that little bitty section is wild. But it's actually not a super long time. I just have to find my rhythm. See where my hair's starting to seize up after a whole 2 days of being down? This is why. Yeah, my hair turns to locks very quickly. So if I were to go that route, it would have happened so quick. So I want to do it this way. Maybe that was pretty painful. Okay. I think the cross, let's try it this way. I'm going to try it from the back. Because I feel like my parting is traveling too far, and that's probably what's making it hurt. Or maybe the whole thing just hurts because I'm tender headed. Okay, so that little back corner is crooked. Maybe I could fix it. Okay, yeah, I fixed it. So I'll show you what that looks like. So that's that. And honestly, I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, if I could at least get the whole perimeter done, worst case scenario, I'll just walk around with the perimeter nice and looking done with a top knot, and then I can get to the center when I get to it. I've done that before. I don't really like doing that though. And if y'all ever just want to see the back as I go, let me know. So that feels more like a triangle, so I need to do it this way. Okay. Yeah, so this is that part now. So much to do. And my comb keeps falling. I'm just laying out the hair right now. I do typically lay it as I go because sometimes I get tired and I don't want to have to fool with it. It's easier to do it this way. I used to prep it all out ahead of time, but sometimes all that prepping to make me not want to do it. Okay. And I think I'm gonna use the same method I've been using, which is this corralling as I go, even though it's parted like an individual. I feel like it's gonna hold up better. Ashley. Okay. Put this part in. Oh crap, I just realized what I did. I told, man, I wonder if I can get that rescheduled. Decisions, man. I might have to say something because that is something I actually wanted to do. Craziness. I know I be having these, all this stuff happening. And I feel like it all happens back to back to back to back to back. And it's hard too because I just don't have my other calendar. So whereabouts, where y'all from? What's your name? Where country, city, state are you in? What y'all got going on today? Just laughing in my head, not ha ha funny, but just at the fact that literally came from downtown this morning and need to go back downtown. Possibly if I do this 2 Mile Tuesday, but I would have to cancel my appointment if I do that. But I always look forward to that because it's always fun and I'm overdue to work out. So I said decisions, decisions. And yeah, it was a last minute appointment. So there's no way I could have her come earlier because her schedule, not mine. Mine is flexible with that. But walking 2 miles would actually help me sleep tonight. So I don't know. What do y'all think I should do? So I'm technically leaning towards rescheduling because I like my fitness. I just didn't think about it in the moment. Guess I just didn't have enough sleep last night. Yeah, the hair is like brightened for some reason, so I need to cut that off before it gets worse. There we go. In my head, I just think about like the fact that I gave all that time to trying to wear my natural hair for the last few days. And I could have had my hair done perfectly cute with my small braids if I gave that same effort to washing my hair like I normally would have, braiding my hair while it's wet, and then taking it down one braid at a time. This would have been done expeditiously, and I wouldn't be fighting it right now. But I also think about the fact that I still chose to do it, so it'll make later easier. Yeah, I like the way that feels. It's not perfect. It's not like the way I would normally wear it, but I like it. I know I'm intentionally going darker. No, I left a chunker. Well, no, I didn't. That still feels kind of straight. Yeah, actually, I did. That goes in that braid. I can't be a perfectionist today. I have to be done. I don't have that luxury today, so I need to just get through it. If you're wondering why I'm putting all this foam wrap in my hair, it's because a lot of the product that's in my hair now is to like help it stay stiff. So if I was to not wet it up, it would like would literally break my natural hair, and I don't want to do that. I'm noticing more sheddage than I prefer just because of the products that's in it in this moment. So I'm just trying not to make it worse. I'm also trying not to impulsively grab every clip in front of me and then have to pick them all up later. So when I find myself over clipping and grabbing new ones every single second, I'm just like, okay, take a second, pick it back up. Let's not do that to yourself for later. So you'll see me like periodically stop, pick them up. Oh my gosh, it's okay. I really do feel like I probably should have rinsed my hair, but sometimes that makes it worse. I just need to do it this way because it's too thick. Just need to create a section. I know it's so thick that it was literally holding up that hair tie. I'll flip that straight because that was very painful. The bottom is straight enough. The top is definitely not, but I won't use that part like it is anyway, so it's fine. So, anybody else got any questions, comments, thoughts, feelings, something you want to share at this point? We can talk about whatever. Oh, oh my gosh, why does that hurt so bad? Okay, so they can go up here. They just fix the part itself. And this section is smaller than the one next to it. I know it is. It's fine. Like I said, definitely not going for perfection at this point. My head hurts already. I'm just trying to be done. but I still have to get through the basics of it all. Totally understand when my daughter tells me she doesn't like to get her hair done because it hurts, but she loves the way it looks when it's done. I like randomly grabbing different colors as I go because it creates a really nice tonality, even though in the back I like it lighter. For some reason in this part I've had it kind of darker. We'll see how it all falls together when I'm done, right? Now I don't even mind the white hair because my hair is got some silver through it, so it's more like embracing what the color my hair is turning. And I know I said I wasn't gonna use that method the whole way, but I kind of like it, so I just like, you know what, we're just gonna go with that. And one good thing about my hair having all this product in it, even though it's really hard to detangle it with all the stuff in it, is the fact that it's moisturized underneath all this. That's important. I was thinking about when I did Zoe's hair, I put some of that anti-frizz serum through hers and it made it really nice. So on this next section, I think I'm gonna go through and add some of that through mine and see if it helps. So now I'm just trying to get to the end of my hair with this so I can tie it off. That's the most important part is for me to learn to twist past my hair, at least to the tip of my hair. Sometimes I don't, and then I end up cutting my hair when I'm trying to take this mess out. So half time I don't even use scissors anymore. 'Cause that part is still actually pretty good. Maybe I really should have just tried combing all that goop through it as I went. It's just maybe I'll think about that next time. Ugh, okay, is that enough? It's gonna be enough because I may just do it like this. I don't want them all heavy anyway. So you have to see what I'm doing. And then on this one, fold it in half. And divide that in two. Roll it as you spin it. And that's really big Marquette, but I don't care. It's gonna stay like that. Maybe I should have did them all kind of bigger. I can roll with that because it'll get smaller as it goes up. Yeah, we're gonna keep that that way. That still works. They don't have to be teeny tiny. Still looks good. All right, y'all. So see if I can at least get through this part. So yeah, that's not working. Yeah, I'm just trying to separate it with my hands first, and then oh, it's so not good for my hair. Yeah, this is all this detangling is what causes most of people's breakage. It's That's why I don't like combing over manipulating my hair. That part actually looks good. When I'm off for a mirror, it looks gross. I decided to keep this back row bigger, and then I will possibly make it a little smaller on the edges, just so it holds up. But at this point, I just don't want to be here all day doing this. Whew. Okay, I only got the detangled. Yep, we're only gonna put 2 in that section, because I don't care. I only wear my hair 2 ways anyway. It's either gonna be all up in a bun or down. So it really doesn't matter what the metal is doing. That's what I'm learning. I used to take the time to do it all like super small, and I'm just like, why? Who cares? They don't like it. They don't have to look. Now, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I have some time. I kind of want to make this smaller. But today, nope. I don't even care. I just want to be done. I want to not have to comb my hair. That's what I want. Not to have to do my hair for my birthday. Other than some twist and some untwist. No more than maybe 8. And that'd be great. So that's why I am torturing myself right now to get through this. But I was hoping that y'all would give me some conversation or something. Be some good distraction for me. Sometimes distraction is a good thing. It's not enough hair in that one. And even when you're doing like the boho styles and you decide to wear it, you don't need every single one to have a million trillion pieces throughout the whole middle part, because that's the part that ends up matting up anyway. So it's actually good to have some sections where there's not just a bunch of curls all the way through. I learned that the hard way. All right, y'all, I am trying my best to get through this. So yeah, this should be 2 pieces, not one. Why is it stuck? Okay, that one, got that one. Put that back. And then these should be just the platinum. Where's the other piece? Nope, not that one. There we go. I was like, I know I had another piece that was loose. Okay, I found it. Mhm. It's really hard too because my hair is transitioning to like completely natural. So it's like some parts are easier to do than others, but then like right where it meets up, it's this weird line of demarcation where it's just really difficult. It's like it's fighting itself. So that's why I just like I'm not dealing with that. I think once I cut all the other hair off, it'll be great. But every time I cut my hair, everybody gets mad. I'm like, it grows back so fast. Trust the process. Keep it braided anyway. It's not like I show it all the time. It'll be a weird transition, but it'll be the first time in my life that I actually embraced it as it is. So that's why I'm trying to grow it out this way so I don't get annoyed and chemicalize it again. Most people's hair is either relaxed, heat trained, or like blowout treatment. It's all something, but most people's hair is not, or color, which changes the texture as well. Most people's hair is not, most adults' hair is not in their natural color and texture. And I don't care the race. So that's why when people say stuff like, oh, you should just do it the way it's supposed to come out, I'm just like, most people don't give me that. My thing is what makes you happy, what makes you feel better, what makes your life easier. That's what you should lean into, not just how does it grow out of your scalp. Because I'm gonna give y'all some advice. A lot of these women y'all think are beautiful, they don't have hair. How do I know? I'm a cosmetologist. Do I think they would be beautiful if they embraced their baldness? Yeah, I actually do. But just like I feel beautiful when I wear my natural hair, it's just that it's a headache to fool with. And now I understand like why women like when they get older they end up cutting all their hair off. Finally understand why. I will not be that lady, but I get it for others. That part is so crooked. I know the perfectionist in me wants to take it out, but the pain in my shoulder says not to. So I'm gonna let my pain tell me what to do today, and we're just gonna keep it pushing. But I am gonna get off of here. I need a good distraction. If I can at least get through here, I'll be almost halfway done, and then all this part, I'll be a breeze. I will make sure I post something when I'm done, or at least almost done, because honestly, y'all, I'm tired and I need a good distraction. All right, later, y'all.